wish I would claim that. They when they get, we got a hood full of. Soon as they say we can't come, you know we'll run around that. You can mix me with that. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes. You know I live in the mix. Money, cars, and clothes.
Just be yourself and have fun, really. Be consistent. You don't have to be the
regular rapper, I'm not. One person come tell me you block. Watch me run it to the tip of the top, keep going. Put my kids in Givenchy. She must ain't 1 + 1 is 3. I can't support your personal needs. She don't got a mortgage, moved in with a needy. Be capping them cars, be leased. Youngers in charge, I speak for the streets. I would nod and nod. They woke up a beast. Struggle what made me. We used to have water for dinner. We didn't have nothing to eat. Soon as I
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. You look at Cleveland.
And they won the only game they played against this team. And this is their final matchup of the year.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, whether it's 2 games or 20, you love to go unblemished against any opponent over the course of the season. Of course, the opposite is just as true. Getting swept is no fun at all.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. Now here's Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Allen can't get it to go. Hayward outside. Here's King. Knocks it down from distance.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. 4-3. Counted from distance.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's King. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool.
So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Barons, leading by just 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the 2nd quarter on 2K Sports. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And when you consider how the Barons are doing, guys, your thoughts?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Osman in at the small forward position.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the basket by Rubio.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Shoots. Ayton, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, LeVert showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Cavaliers on top, leading by just 2. Stay with us, folks.
9. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50%. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now.
Here we go, fans. Put your hands together.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Derek White out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's John Collins. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's King in at center. On target from range.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
And for Cleveland, Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And for the Barons, we've got John Collins, Derek White out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Gordon Hayward, and it's King in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Mobley, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Out to Lowry. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lowry's got 5.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Here's Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
And what a shot over the bigger man. That could be a pivotal hoop in this game.
Does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Barons. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for Cleveland, we've got Jared Allen, Cedi Osman out there with Isaac Okoro. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Garland in at the point guard position.
A leader on this team. These guys trust Mitchell to come up huge at the line.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Baltimore.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're down by 4. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team, and he had plenty of confidence. He told his players, we've worn those guys down. We can take advantage of it. We're not going away until the last second. Let's see how they respond. Back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A 3 from the inbound. The shot, no good. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 4-point game to the inside. Money.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
just a dominant force for them on the offensive end tonight. I mean, stepping up big when his team needed, being able to gather a big share of their points. It's safe to say this game would have been a rough one for them without him in the mix.
And there's the lob. Allen can't get it to go.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Garland for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And so they foul intentionally.
Jarrett Allen. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for your Barons.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Yeah, what I appreciate about Ayton is that he wants to keep getting better. You have to be excited about his future.
Outside, Green. Baltimore picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Tell them quit. Ain't get no money, tell them quit that. Yeah, in it, relaxing, you need to do your taxes. Yeah. We went triple platinum, moon and no nagging. Made it happen. Young and out that bottom, but he made it happen. I don't wanna make no friends, point me to my ends. Who he think he is in that brand new Benz? They should've knew.
Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one as we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. A superb ball club playing a great brand of basketball. #1 record right now in the NBA.
And they basically owned this team all season long, winning 3 straight, a chance to sweep here in the season series tonight.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. Derek White is out there with Lowry. Then it's King. Then it's Hayward. And it's Collins in at the power forward. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here is Edwards. To the middle. Here's Richards. And that one, good. Richards got his second bucket of the game to go.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
For 3, Hayward. Collins controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Rozier. Now Edwards. A pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
They get it back. White, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves lead by 2. From Target Center, back. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Setting the floor for the Barons. Ayton is out there with the Olynyk. Then there's Lowry. Then it's White. And it's Tate in at the 3. Rozier looking around. Clock at 4. And stolen by Ayton. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Finished off the break.
And you got to be cautious around Ayton. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
For 3, Edwards. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Lowry finds Tate. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Baltimore shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Tate taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Tate. And so he makes both from the line. 9 seconds left in the first half of the game. Lets the 3 fly. Not going to go that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Baltimore on top. They lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to looking at the Barons. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp. Sharp as a razor.
And that'll do it for our half.
Making their way onto the court.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Barons. 4-point game. Out there, number 1 picks are at the forwards. Edwards and Towns. Conley out there with Terry Rozier. And it's Richards in at the center position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Kings got the lead up to 9 now for the Barons.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
They have just nailed their halftime adjustments. That's for sure. They don't want to have to sweat this one out. They're looking to pull away.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate it.
Out to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the wing 3. White the pass to Hayward. Here's King. Misses there. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Barons lead by 7. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
On the floor for Baltimore, Kevon Looney out there with Ayton. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Lowry. And it's White in at the 2. And the Timberwolves call time. They're down by 7. There's 53 seconds left in the game. For Baltimore, King comes in for Kevon Looney, and Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. We got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. From outside the arc, King, that's good. King's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Barons.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Baltimore. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. The three. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. King, that's good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so the Barons take the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is...
Demon on the left of me, the ops want to leave me. I don't get left, I do the leaving. Because I know that they talking behind my back, but it ain't when they see me. Beastie, nowadays I don't even be sleep. Every day like a weekend, a lot of models, I be taking it easy. Model after model, I know you see me. Like a genie, shaking the like it's graffiti. I'm never capping, I pulled up with a beanie. You style living life like the Beatles.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a little bit of a counter pick here. You got...
Man, treat them like true religions. Don't judge me, I'm not too religious. Rocking mics used to be Tabanidis. They don't even know about Tabanidis. Quad on BD, 24 in a double R luxury. When you paid in for, don't call me lucky. Try showing love, they didn't with me, now I'm going up. You in the regular, on the regular. Only wanna for my rapping. Ballin' like LeBron, son. Hollis, star 9. Homie.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Bridges in at the 4. Up again. Here's Lowry. Pass to King. The 3 is up. Dort grabs the miss.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Now here's Giddey. 24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From 10 feet away. And they pick up 2.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Here's King. 3-pointer off the mark. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder out in front, leading by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
4. Here we go, fans. Put your hands together for your
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Aleksej Pokusevski is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good.
Well, the passing ability on display for SGA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander getting it done.
Here's Lowry. Here's Ayton. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Lowry against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Giddey. 5 to shoot. The offensive rebound. Holmgren. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Both teams will make substitutions.
Chet Holmgren. 1 shot.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Thunder up by 5. And we'll be right back after.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the...
Here we go. Please give it up.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here are the Barons with the ball. Trailing by 5. They've got Gordon Hayward, Derek White out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's John Collins, and it's King in at the center position.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And for Oklahoma City, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Bridges in at the power forward position. The 3. It's hauled in by White. Here are the Barons with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Here's King. And he drops it in from the low post.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Bridges. Comes up empty down low.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Thunder out in front, up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 3-point lead. They've got DeAndre Ayton. Kyle Lowry out there with Derek White. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Isaac in at the small forward. Right side White. On the wing, Isaac. Pass to Ayton. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn. Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
To take the lead. Yes! And the foul! That one on Giddey.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Saric. Miles Bridges comes in for Little, and it's Lou Dort in for Williams. That's good from White.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. Here we go. They're trailing by 2. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to pull off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the Thunder call time here. They're losing by 2. 12 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And when you're a player like SGA, handling the ball late in crucial moments, you better get used to being at the line in big spots.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Now a timeout called by Baltimore.
Here we go. Please give it up for Baltimore Barons.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's King. Misses the 3. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. And the Barons start out with the ball. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Luguentz Dort out there with Aleksej Pokusevski. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Saric in at the 5, roaming the paint.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Baltimore. King. One shot.
Those and-one plays can be real backbreakers in a close game.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 3. There's 53 seconds left in overtime. Isaac, he's checked in for King. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. And that one brings them within 1.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Let me ask you this. Who can deliver with the game on the line? Hard-nosed drives like this can move the needle. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Miles Bridges comes in for Pokusevski. And it's Thunder's ball. It's a 1-point game. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2.
I don't know how you can't be excited about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy at such a young age accepts the responsibility of the big-time delivery.
Now a timeout called by Baltimore.
Here we go.
They're losing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the first overtime period. Your thoughts, guys?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
King, he's checked in for Olynyk. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. He connects! Oh! what a sensational bucket. That brings it within one.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
Now a timeout called by Baltimore. They trail by 3. We've got 13 seconds left to play in overtime. Here's King. For 3. Oh, my! What a shot! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied!
Timeout for Oklahoma City. Who wants a T-shirt? Make some noise! Here we go. Please give it up for your Baltimore Barons Wizards.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander for the win. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition. And here are the Thunder now. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Yeah!
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
Here's King. And he buries it. And tie game! Huge basket right there. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The score's tied at 23. There's 47 seconds left in the second overtime period. Collins, he's checked in for Baltimore. Hayward comes in for Tate. Okashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive board. Fades away. Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
White for 3. Money.
Well, there's length and athleticism when you're talking about Gordon Hayward, and that lets him get to the offensive window.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 2. 27 seconds left to play in the second OT period. King, he's checked in for Looney. Miles Bridges checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Little. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lowry. Outside for Dort. Lets the 3 fly. And King pulls it down. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for your Barons.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Oh, you know Lowry loves these moments. Game on the line, give me the ball.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Here's Giddey. Off target from the wing. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. From deep 3-point range, off on that one. So it's Baltimore picking up the win. Double overtime games are so grueling. And after this one, everyone, the officials, the fans, the broadcasters, will all have to take a little rest.
Yeah, I need that rest, I'll tell you. But, hey, give them credit. They really dug deep into their energy reserves and showed the determination to get this win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is...
In the rack, stacking and stacking, I'm stacking on stacks now. Hop in the booth, I'm only spitting the facts out, hitting the gas. I got it pushed to the max now, tell me relax. I'm finna spaz out, credit card never maxed out. Government got me taxed out. You know I just stay in different brackets, that's a fact. Ay, GPS my city, cause I put it on the map. Ay, betting on a boy, you gonna double, triple that. Yeah, first I sign the check, I tell them quit it, it's a wrap. Ay, yeah. I know they was trying to block me, cause it's too hard to copy. Y'all boys move sloppy. I've been racing to a check, yeah, just like Ricky Bobby. Bumpin' lottie-dottie, pull up in that Maserati. Ay, cash out. Cash. Stacking the check that I pass out. That sound. Ay. Tell you a lot where I'm at.